Hi guys, today I want to answer a fundamental question. Why doesn't competition in design exist? Yes, I think so, and this is only my opinion, but I will justify it to you now. The market may be oversaturated because of the large number of people going into design, but in reality, the situation looks different. Only about 20 to 30% of aspiring designers make it to the end of their training. Most try out the field, attracted by stories about high designer salaries. This flow of newcomers creates a false impression of a surplus of specialists on the market. In reality, the demand for qualified designers, be they web designers or graphic designers, remains high. As soon as there is a shortage of specialists in any industry, new training programs immediately appear because of market demand. So don't worry that the design market will be overflowing with newcomers. Professionals will always be in demand. I have also hired people, posted job openings, and interviewed people, and most people have yet to respond to the job posting. When I inquired about a vacant position from those I have spoken to, I was told that the candidate flow needed to be stronger. This is true unless we are talking about minor vacancies where you don't have to do anything. Just come and get paid. Such vacancies happen precisely to attract as many responses as possible. You also have to screen out many people who are interested in trying things out very carefully. There is almost no competition, especially at the level when you are already something of a designer, when you know how to design, have experience, and have a portfolio. By portfolio, I mean not just some one-off projects, but your accumulated experience, participation in different companies, etc. And there is almost no competition at this level. Usually, people who are good at design either sit in their places and don't want to go anywhere because companies try very hard to keep such employees, or they change jobs about once a year. There are pros and cons to this, but there is such a system. However, there are only a few situations where 10 applicants are required for one position. When people ask me, is it worth going into design now if we have so much competition? I respond, where do you see it? Well, yes, you signed up for a course, hundreds of people are studying with you, all learning to be UI, UX designers. But where are they all? Why are the vacancies still open? That's the question. Have you ever wondered why vacancies exist? And quite a few of them, even during the crisis, if so many people are studying on courses, vacancies still need to be decreasing much. Yes, there is some reduction, but good specialists always have several vacant job offers. Therefore, guys, those who decided to try themselves in design, try. Do not be afraid. It is not such a big competition as everyone says. If you are serious, decide, so go into the design world. Most likely, you will succeed if you are set up for hard work because, once again, training for a designer is difficult. Many people are prone to professional deformation when they forget how hard it was initially. For example, many people study to be designers at university and roll smoothly into the profession. Those who change their specialty to design have a tough time. Believe me, when you do this, you already have some experience and have to learn new knowledge. It is tough, and the brain needs to be rebuilt entirely. Even seasoned professionals were once beginners. They didn't gain confidence right away. At the beginning of the journey, there were many doubts and insecurities. Gradually, they gained experience and improved their skills. How can a beginner compete with such pros? The answer is simple. You don't need to compete with them. Just go your way, develop, and grow in this business. I divide designers into 4 classes. 1. Those who are maximally interested in the profession, who have taken a lot of courses but never got to work with real clients. They are eternal students, doing great work but not getting a financial return. 2. Low-skilled professionals who need more money for their services. They are good, but they often need more motivation, knowledge, and understanding of the project stages to reach a higher level. 3. Designers with a check of around $1,000 per project. They understand how to build a sales funnel through the site, consider the target audience's request, and increase conversion rates. They know how to write texts and package the project in a beautiful design, creating a convenient and pleasant user experience. 4. Mutants who charge tens of thousands of dollars for a website. These are either large projects with entire teams of performers or pros with a rich portfolio and a big name on the market. Once again, going back to the competition topic, when I interviewed for very high-paying jobs, there was no problem. When there was a large flow of candidates, I always found myself among the best applicants, even when I didn't have as much experience as I do now. Now, I work on several projects simultaneously and solve more tasks per unit of working time than ordinary employees who focus on one project. I have to be more mobile and get involved in the work more intensively. The minimum number of people who learn reaches the end of the training course. As I found out, statistically, only about 20% of students complete the training. And those who make it to the end, even though they have invested in the training, still cannot guarantee that they will eventually learn all the knowledge. It is their responsibility. Those who make it to the end of the training face the fact that interviewing is a separate skill. Yes, you still work with people, even remotely, and you will have to be able to communicate with them. And this is where the so-called soft skills are essential. Although, of course, hard professional skills are also critical. We even discussed with colleagues that sometimes there are mass layoffs of people who are strong in soft skills but not always strong technically. In some companies, the main task in hiring is not to answer technical questions, but to please the hiring people and be on the same page with them. You know, candidates who are more pleasant to talk to are sometimes preferred, even if their professional skills are inferior. As a result, those who solve tasks brilliantly but are not always easy to communicate with are fired. Open and communicative people are often suddenly favored in hiring. It is difficult for managers to work with toxic but strong specialists, but with a good guy, even if not a super professional, you can always find a common language, establish productive cooperation, and even tighten your skills. And how do you think there is competition in design? Write in the comments about your experience as a designer. Patience and good luck!